Hello YouTube, I am currently live streaming right now at twitch.tv/RichardOriginal. For the most part, I've been doing Genshin Impact content lately, but if you did not know, I am back on the Animal Crossing New Horizons grind after what they just fed us in this direct. So I'm currently recording this right after the direct went live. It looks like they put up 2 videos. And so I'm going to go through them, the free one and the paid one. This might be 2 videos depending on how long it goes. So if this is only part 1, stick around, I'll have part 2 out pretty soon. So if you want to be part of our chats and see how we prepare and dissecting these things with the new Animal Crossing update, please feel free to give me a follow over at twitch.tv/RichardOriginal. I'll have a link to everything and all my other socials in the description below. So we're gonna go through this one by one, gonna be discussing this with chat, see what we're excited about, and see maybe what we're not so excited about if there's some things. But all right, let's go through this. Look at Man's whole setup. Man's is really on that 4th wave barista type deal. This is every coffee shop in the Pacific Northwest, hands down. Yo, look at the catch-all over here. This little catch-all item over here with the like card for like maybe like tips. New plants in the background. Okay, so residents and NPCs can come visit us. That's pretty cool. Look at the photos over here. Wait, little details, y'all. Look at like Brewster with Celeste over here. There's a KK slider in something, and then it looks like some kind of building. Maybe that was the old roost. So like small little details like y'all know I love like the little details. Come on. So if you have amiibo cards, which I do, you can invite them over, which is so cool. Me and Kix having coffee all the time. Look at this cup. It has like Brewster's like logo on here. That's fire. It looks like a Bape logo. This is really cool. If this is a long loading screen, you know, I've been complaining for a while about the long loading screens in the game, but if this makes it so that way that's the loading screen, that's a way better improvement to the quality of life. So it looks like we have these like ivy vines too that we can climb up, and some new kind of like weed or something to grab. Okay, this I'm super excited for. The new Harv's area. I'm pretty hype about this. So we go meet up Harv and Harriet, and then it looks like we can like build stuff for like RVs, for like permanent shops for people. I wish we could put this on our island though. All right, let's look here. So Sahara's RV, look at like the tapestry. Wait a minute. Let's dissect this real quick. Look at all of this. Look at this RV already is so sick, but look at the stands holding the tapestries up. Can we actually get that in a, and then look at the carpets on the ground, and they're layered. They're layered. Can we finally get rugs on the ground so we don't have to use our custom designs? And can we layer them like this? Because that would be a serious improvement to design that a lot of people have been wanting for a long time, because it eats up so many codes to have to use like blanket designs. I wish we could bring the RVs to our island. Like I wish I could actually like set up a couple of these or something like that on our island. I'm hoping like all of this means like we're getting a ton of new items and like wearables. Look at this, like, yo, look at this brown leather backpack for the menswear. I'm gonna be rocking that all the time. Look at the shoe boxes too. If I can use that for design, if I can use these shoe boxes as design, the sneaker shop build that I have is gonna look so good. And even like this hanging rack, and it has like all these different bags on it. Just like please Nintendo, please make it so that way we actually have these items. So we have Red's RV here, and he has like the different art. So it's not, he's just gonna come like once randomly. I would imagine that these NPCs like still come to our island. I would really imagine that all of these ones will still come to our island on certain days. It'll be interesting though, like what if they're on our island? So does that mean they're not here for that day? Because I feel like if they pay attention to small details like that, that would be really, really cool. Look at these boxes stacked on the sides of the RV too. It's little details like this. Like I really hope these become items that we actually get in game and they're not just like NPC items. So Leaf has like these bags down. His is pretty cool. I feel like so far his is the most lackluster looking. And then Reese and Cyrus giving them something else to do other than just like the wedding stuff. So this is the stuff that we get from the Nook Miles points that we can only get the other colorations of if we like trade around, because like they're set to our island. Like we might only have the red one, and we would have to before trade for black or blue, but now we can customize it with them. So that's really interesting. That's really interesting. No more trading need. Yeah, the little tiny things like this like cut down like your need for like trading and, you know, Nookazon and stuff like that. So I think like street lights, drink machines, stuff like that, we can finally customize them on our own. That's huge. That's a big deal. And then Harriet gives us haircuts.
Harriet might teach you some new hairstyles.
And we get this. Okay, so this is the stretching feature. This is cute, but this is gonna be cool for like a day. You know what I mean? Like, how often are we gonna do this? I understand, like, there's gonna be small gameplay things like this that definitely appeal to, like, you know, kids or just, like, casual play and not really, like, people who are trying to, like, go crazy with their island and stuff. So it makes sense that they add stuff like that. I know for me and probably, like, some of my friends, like, we'll do that one time for the content. So the ordinances. So this looks like it's a way, kind of a quality of life feature so you don't have to time travel within the same day anymore. So that way you can make it so that way if you can only play in the mornings, you can make it so that way your villagers are awake in the morning. Or if you can only play at night, they'll be outside at night. I don't know what Bell Boom is. So now we have new home exterior options. This is pretty big. Like, look at these like entirely different styles and shapes. Double-sided log cabin. We already know what we rocking with the crib. Bottom left. I'm about to, the way I'm about to go back, y'all, I'm about to go back to my rural island, my Japanese rural island, and we about to change some stuff up. This goes so hard. People have been building like temple builds, and now we can just use our house like to like build around it. This is gorgeous. The detail of the lanterns here, the only thing that looks like the mailbox looks so off. 5,000 max capacity now. I'm sure there's a lot of hoarders out there that are excited about this. I try to keep my capacity low, so this isn't a big deal to me personally, but I know for some, the hoarders out there, this makes a lot of sense for them. What's new here? Island Life 101 service, be a chef, DIY recipes, so which will come up in this later. The Pro Camera app, that's gonna be the biggest deal for me. Custom design patterns plus. Okay, I think they talk about that. Pro decorating license, custom fencing, and a flash. So you have to use Nook Miles points to be able to get all like the new features, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Like it doesn't seem like it costs like that much. Pro construction license, top 4 fab hairstyles. All right, so we have cooking. So I know a lot of people are probably very excited about this. Some of these look really cool. Look at like the baguettes down here. Like the little bread, like the bread, this looks so cool. And the bagel, look at, they said no gluten-free options on this menu. I'm gluten-free in real life, so I can just enjoy, I can like live vicariously. Now we have a real life sim game. I can enjoy my best life of not having to be gluten-free in Animal Crossing. This is the definition of what I need in a life sim, to be able to consume glutinous products. So we have ingredients, we have tomatoes, we have the wheat, potatoes, and the sugar cane, and then we already have pumpkins. Look at this item back here. This little basket with like all of the produce. That's pretty cool. What is this, like, wait, are these like sardines in here? And then, oh, look at the pickle jars. So like all the different pickled stuff. And there's 2 of them next to each other. So that's interesting. This looks so cool. Like, man, look at this runner on the table. This looking so, this is looking fresh out of the IKEA catalog, fam. Pro decorating license. So the Pro decorating license gives us the ability to put stuff from the ceilings. The hanging shelves, this is a vibe. This is such a good item. Oh my gosh. Okay, set this as an accent wall. So you can put 2 different walls up. That is so cool to just be able to, like, I love like the cafe wall, but it's like windows like on every single side. So it looks kind of weird. Like not every single room can have a ton of windows around it. So like on every single side. So this is cool that we can place like these accent walls. This is really cool. Whole new room, whole new items. I think we've had this rug. Look at the grocery bag. Wait, the produce bag item back here looks so good. I actually really love this hanging light fixture too. Both of these, like, They said interior designers. People in my YouTube comments be like, this isn't a design game. Animal Crossing is not a design simulator. I can't believe it became a design simulator. This is 1000% a design simulator game. Sorry to break it to you, y'all. A new table with like this like cutting board with the, look at the bread like perfectly placed. This is so kinfolk, fam. This is so kinfolk. This is cool that we're getting an increase to 10. They should have doubled it in my opinion. Or they should have, like, now they're moving it to like 20 total, right? 10 bridges, 10 inclines. They should just make it 20 total in general. Like, not limit us to having only 10 inclines if we want, let's say like we wanted 14 inclines and like 6 bridges. That would have made a lot more sense to me. They're adding the ladders though, which are a big deal for sure, but personally, like, I like the look that multiple inclines give you on your island. Okay, new fence recipes. So this is the park fencing, and this was like a hint. So they have the yellow one here and they have the blue. So of course, like, if you've seen it already, you know that you can customize fencing, which they'll get to in a second. But what's interesting to me is that if they're different colors, they don't stack together, which can be cool, but also I feel like maybe it would have been cool if you can stack them. You know what I mean? Like, so the blue one here and how it like stacks with other blue ones, but it looks like you can't stack, even if it's the same fence, you can't stack them together. They won't actually touch, which I think to a certain degree is gonna look pretty cool, but I don't know. I could see like at times maybe wanting them to like stack together. The block fencing, this is the biggest deal to me. As someone who does Japanese inspired builds, as someone who does city inspired Japanese builds, this is the biggest deal for fencing to me. I use simple panels on my island that mimic this, and now we can clear up an entire simple panel like design and use actual in-game like fences for it. This is a big deal. Like a lot of people who do Japanese style stuff, like this is like a big deal for us. We have corrugated iron fencing. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this fencing customizable and see what colors it comes in, because I have like a warehouse like build on my island that I feel like this could block that off really well. I like how it stacks. Look how the fence stacks. Like, it's not just all in one row like other fences. It's like, so it looks like when you have a singular one, there's kind of like another like protruding piece of the iron. And then when they stack together, it's in between each section. That's pretty cool. Okay, green bamboo fencing. So instead of having to put down like those like bamboo like stop blocks, we have that. And then bamboo slats. I like the slats a lot. I like the color of the slats a lot. And then log fencing. So the beloved Harv's fence. They finally gave it to us. I remember saying a long time, like literally a year ago when they like patched it out, like I think they'll give it back to us. Like I think they took it away when they patched it out so that way they could give it back to us. It's only been a year, but hey, they gave it back to us. We finally got, and imagine being able to customize this. Now imagine being able to customize the color. Will it be red for mini gates? Mini Torii gates? It would look pretty fire, because the singular version of them do look like Torii gates. So if you could customize it red, would look really cool. But also like customizing it white, but we do get a Torii gate item. So I wonder, but that's in the paid DLC, I'm pretty sure. Okay, fencing in a flash.
Fencing can be custom.
Okay, wait. She said some fencing can be customized. So maybe not all. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Not all fences, they said some.
Nice too.
But the black is pretty cool. Like if we get black in a couple of different like fencing options, that would be pretty cool. All right, so this is what I'm probably the most excited about, I would say. The Pro Camera app. So we have the handheld camera and we can walk around, which this is so cool. And the villagers interact with us. Tripod camera. We influencers now, baby. We becoming influencers now. So this, being able to move the Pro Camera app, and if you can get it clean like this, like no like markers and stuff, this is huge for me. Okay, so if you're new to my YouTube channel and you don't know, if you haven't caught some of my like island tour videos, I always do like cinematics of the islands too. So this is a huge deal for me, being able to like see this and be able to like walk around and do camera shots, because I've always had to like fake it with movement or just find other ways because the camera's always been so static. So now being able to like do these movements, this is a huge deal for like the cinematography, being able to do this on to be able to do this for like my cinematic videos. More hairstyles now. We have the Levi Ackerman. Okay, new hairstyles, and then they got the waves. My man got the waves. Yo, we going Frank Ocean on them. So we have the very Karen cut. Or this is, sorry, for the Genshin players, this is the Shing Show. Rock Lee, who's got the Naruto Island. Wait, this is Ninja. This is legitimate Ninja. Corporate would like you to find the differences between these two pictures. It's the same picture. New items, new Nook Point items. The curved street light is a vibe. We about to get real Parisian up in here, fam. Volleyball net? Wait, that's really cool. Crosswalk signal, volleyball net, a gazebo. Is this a Japanese style gazebo? This is a huge deal. The storage shed. This is a huge deal. Also, many details, right? Many details. This item looks so good. Look at like the little bit of like writing on like the little sign here. It's lit, y'all. Come on, I talk about this all the time. It's the details, fam. Just putting that little detail there. If this is customizable and comes in different colors too, these would be so cool to put around the island. This is a huge quality of life update. And then we have the outdoor like ATM. Perfect for city builds. Come on, in my skyline or in like my city builds, come on. Putting like these little ATMs in like city areas is gonna, it's gonna look so good. You all know like the convention center and like Pokemon Center build? Like, come on, an ATM on the outside of it or on the inside of it. Come on, this is gonna look so good to be able to place these around. And just quality of life. It's little quality of life things like this. Little quality of life things like that just make a huge difference. Look at it, look at the chain, man. Look at him matching my Teddy shirt. They got the, look. Nintendo saw my Teddy tee and they were like, look, we gotta put KK in the chain, fam. Right here, look at Dobie just vibing. My man straight vibing over here. New items at Nook's Cranny. There's the ceiling, like the light that you can hang from the ceiling. Here's the pro gamer setup. Yo, come on, look at this PC. Quadruple monitor, gang. They got the stream deck on the side with the keyboard. Look at, you know this person love LED. You know that mouse LED. Imagine if this lights up. Imagine if this like lights up and like does LED like flashing. Real gamers play farming sims. Wasn't that List the Last's merch? So this is cool for like foresty type stuff for sure. So this is pretty cool. I can't lie. Like this is another like overall quality of life thing. But for city builds and stuff, I guess like construction site builds, maybe this could really work, especially because you can customize them. Look at the white for like, yeah, definitely like using the white one for like more modern city builds. This is huge. The narrow spaces. Also, look at all the food items, so good. But the narrow spaces, for anyone who's watched my Dream Address Tour videos, and y'all have been in the comments saying, why don't you go in the interiors? This will definitely give me more motivation to go into the interiors. Oh, there's the froggy chair. People have been wanting this for a long time, right? I don't know why it's so hyped necessarily, but this is what everyone's been wanting, right? Also that couch, yeah, new couch, fire design, the crepes, the new book. All right, so that's pretty much everything, right? Okay, wait. Different kinds of ladders we can place down. Look at this one. I did not catch this. Look at this different kind of ladder that you can place. Okay, so these are part of the new villagers. Cool. All right. 2 new villagers. Yo, her fit is fire, by the way. The last major free content update. So are we getting more DLC in the future? So that's gonna do it for this video talking about the free update. I will have a part 2 of this video where we'll talk about the DLC stuff as well. If you wanna join us live, please make sure to give me a follow at twitch.tv/RichardOriginal if you wanna catch these live. And also, I'm definitely going to be playing Animal Crossing again starting November 5th. I'll have links in the description below for all of that and to all my other socials if you wanna give me a follow over there. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping out the growth of this channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.